If you're like any of the clients that I work with, you have found yourself stuck in a thought cycle or a mind trap where you are constantly replaying a situation that happened, analyzing the things that were said or not said by you and the other person. And sometimes it can be really hard to break out of that thought cycle and to find ways to move forward with your day. I'm Dr. Natalie Rios. I'm a licensed psychologist in California, and part of the work that I do with my clients is helping them to get unstuck from that thought cycle, helping them to develop alternative conclusions, different perspectives, and to even problem solve so that they can move forward while learning from the situation or the interaction that took place. Here are a couple of tips that I share with my clients that I'm happy to share with you today. The first tip is to pay attention, especially when you find yourself feeling anxious or sad or upset. Pay attention to the thoughts that you're having in that moment. Pay attention to how those thoughts might affect the way that you're feeling emotionally, how they might be affecting the way that you feel physically, and even how they influence the reactions that you choose to have in that situation. The second tip is to evaluate and to even challenge some of the thoughts that you're having. Some helpful questions that you can ask yourself are, is there evidence that tells me that this thought is true? Is there evidence that this thought is not true? Or you can ask yourself, what would I tell a friend in a similar situation? And how might that advice apply to me here? The third tip is then to take all of that information from all those questions that you're asking yourself and consider, is there a different conclusion that I can draw here based on all of this information? Is there a different perspective that would be helpful to consider here? Now, going through this process can feel pretty tricky, but of course, the more you practice, the easier it becomes, the more natural it feels, and the more you start to really believe in the process and see positive results from being able to change your thoughts. If this sounds like something that you would like to learn more about, we hope that you can reach out to us. We'd be happy to answer any questions for you and to walk alongside you as you learn to take back control over your thoughts instead of letting those thoughts control you.